Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, you are welcome here, you are welcome here, Spirit of the living God.
My name is Dylan.
My name is Dujen.
We have been married for 10 years and we have 3 lovely children.
So we have Maya, who is 8, Naomi, who is 5, and Elijah, who's 2.
And we are currently in the adoption process, which began a year ago, and we're really close to getting approved. So for us, adoption is a conversation that began way before we even had children. And as our faith in Jesus has grown and as our understanding of the gospel has increased, it's just served as the primary motivation for why we want to adopt. In the Bible, you have a wonderful example of just spiritual adoption. You know, how God has given his son and redeemed sinners like us and welcomed us into his family through adoption as sonship, as sons. And just even when you look in the Bible, in the Word, you know, Moses, Esther, and Jesus himself, there's wonderful examples of just the theme of adoption. And Dujen and I really feel that we've been called to adopt. It's something that's really close to our heart. It's something we've put a lot of thought into and a lot of prayer into as well. And we believe it'll glorify Jesus, and it'll be awesome to welcome this little child into our family.
So during our adoption class, we have learned there are 1,000 children that even in BC that don't have a home. So we would like to provide that home and the share Jesus' love to them. And even globally, there are millions of children who don't have a home. So we really feel like that's something we were called to do, to adopt.
I'd say a specific turning point for us was because adoption, we've had this ongoing conversation for many years. There's a lot of self-reflection that has to happen as well, even just preparing our children for, hey, another child is going to enter our family, and children enter the family by adoption and by birth, and just getting their hearts ready as well as our own hearts. And a huge turning point for us was last year during Joe's sermon. Joe was a visiting pastor at our church, and we just felt really convicted, because I think for Dujen and I, we'd got to the point where even though we felt called to adopt, we kept coming up with excuses why we shouldn't do it, or oh, we need a bigger house, or we need this and we need that. And amazingly, a lot of the legitimate concerns we have, God provided for us. So there wasn't any real reason why. You can imagine, after over 10 years of talking about this, there wasn't any real reason at that specific time in our life why we shouldn't do it. We wouldn't be able to do an adoption if we didn't believe that we have a sovereign God who loves us and who's totally in control of this and who's called us to this and who'll give us the strength to get through this. And especially in light of our own challenges. We have challenges in our marriage. We have 3 really active kids, and throwing another kid in there just there's a lot of chaos in our home. But this is something that we really believe will glorify Christ, and it will meet a need, and we have a deep desire to have another child. And I think it's going to be awesome.
Spirit of the living God, Spirit